So you're thinking about buying a home, and maybe right now you're renting or you're living with your parents, or you just moved to a new area and you're just not sure if you're financially prepared to become a homeowner. The concept of homeownership and the path to purchase a home can seem overwhelming, but when you work with a knowledgeable mortgage professional, they'll be able to help you understand what your budget is and if you are financially ready to buy a home. Now, here are 6 things you need to consider when determining if you are ready to purchase a home. And if you like what you see here, please like and subscribe, as it'll help our video reach more viewers like you. Number 1, income. Lenders will want to know about your income and employment history. Is that income stable and steady, and is it expected to continue in the future? If you're self-employed, the calculations for income can be complex, but your mortgage broker will want to take a look at your tax returns and your bank statements to determine what programs you may be eligible for. If you've had gaps in employment or you don't have a lengthy work history, there can still be a path to approval depending on your circumstances, especially if you have a reasonable explanation for those gaps in work history. For example, let's say you were a student prior to being employed full-time. That's a great compensating factor to make up for that lack of work history. Number 2, debt. So if you've been researching mortgages, which I'm guessing you have since you ended up here, you might have heard the term debt to income ratio, or DTI. And this is the percentage of your monthly debt compared to your monthly gross income. Now, it's important to understand what's included when calculating this. When calculating your debt, we're looking at things like your minimum monthly credit card payments, your car loans, and the payments on your new home that you're planning to purchase. Things like your electric bill, your phone bill, water bill are not included in that calculation. Number 3, credit score. So a lot of people assume that you need an excellent credit score of 740 or 760. And while having great credit is ideal, not having excellent credit shouldn't stop you from getting into a home. And with recent changes from the Federal Housing Finance Administration, they've actually made it easier for first-time home buyers to get into a home with less than perfect credit and take advantage of lower interest rates. There's even loan programs out there that will accept a credit score of 580 or above. So you can get an idea of your credit score through sites like Credit Karma, but just keep in mind that the score that you see might differ from the actual score when your credit report is pulled from your mortgage broker. Number 4, down payment. So a common myth is that you need to put 20% down to buy a home. You actually have so many more options available to you depending on the loan programs that you're eligible for. And while you can always put more money down, here are some of the minimum down payments depending on the loan program. For conventional loans, you can put 3% down if you're a first-time home buyer, or 5% down if you're not a first-time home buyer. And for FHA loans, you can put as little as 3.5% down, and you don't have to be a first-time home buyer. And if you're a military service member or a veteran and you're eligible for a VA loan, you can put as little as 0% down. Keep in mind, you still need to consider closing costs when determining how much money you'll need to bring to the closing table. Oftentimes, you can offset these closing costs with seller concessions, and there also may be state, local, or federal programs that you're eligible for to help with these costs. Number 5, emergency funds. So as a homeowner, you'll want to set aside some money just in case there's an issue with the roof or you need a new AC unit. And a good rule of thumb is to have about 6 months of monthly expenses set aside in an interest earning savings account in case any surprises come up. Number 6, any other unique concerns that you might have. So life happens a little bit differently for everybody, and these life events can impact your chances for approval. So maybe you have prior bankruptcies or loan modifications or forbearance programs in place. These can all impact your chances for approval, but working with somebody who understands your situation is key. All of these considerations may seem overwhelming, but it's important to understand that you're not alone in this. And an excellent mortgage professional has seen these situations time and time again and will be able to put you on a path to home ownership. So if you have any questions about your situation, drop a comment below or use the link in the description to schedule a consultation with us and we can go over your situation. Thanks for watching.